Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and it's been 3 years since we got our hands on the very first kits for The Sims 4, and obviously since that moment, no matter how many times we have complained as a community about the release of kits, they will not stop coming. I mean, we've got another 2 right round the corner. However, whilst I was actually recording my video where I was ranking every single aspiration, I have to say, the 2 aspirations that came with Bust the Dust did charm me a little bit. They got their little dust bunnies into the crevices of my heart. And if you know me, you will know that the dust system winds me up. I turn it off in every single save that I have played, probably since that pack came out, unless I think it really makes sense for a character. So today I decided, why not go back, turn on Bust the Dust for once in my life, try and complete the aspirations, and also see if this pack is still as broken as it once was. Sorry, I shouldn't call it a pack. It's a kit. Don't get it twisted. Of course, I decided to do this with my babies, the pancakes. Obviously, we have Eliza Pancakes, who is gonna be the perfectly pristine. She was already a neat sim, so it made sense. Sure, she can like emotional decision makers. Why the heck not? I did also just cheat a bunch of their relationships, so just pay no mind to that. Now, Eliza, being Eliza, the overachiever that she is, unfortunately already did 2 of these things whilst I wasn't even looking. We are barely 6 hours into this household and she's been pulling out all the stops. She's cleaned 3 kitchen or bathroom items. I have a feeling that dishes have counted because obviously 3 dishes and then 3 kitchen or bathroom items. Of course, she is a grey millennial bitch. The Sims team really called that, you know? Was like grey and silver like millennial and also like white? Was that a thing back in 2014? I feel like it probably was, but I feel like it didn't really take off. I mean, this just looks like it belongs on like the Real Housewives of Cheshire. I actually want her to work on her handiness skill so that she can do some upgrades to her hoovers. She has this little handheld hoover, and then upstairs in her room, which I have actually locked, so Bob cannot get in here, she has her like little pink stand-up one. This vacuum is the highest end to give your Sims home the deep clean it deserves. If you ever split from your spouse, they knew. Make sure you get this vacuum. We can do bottomless pit. We need level 4 for self-charging, level 5 for titanium rotors, and level 6 for vaporizing pulse. Unfortunately, the only place I think that we have a computer is in Bobbitt's room, and Bobbitt's room is obviously closed off to Eliza. He doesn't want her coming in here. I think the issue that we are going to face is obviously if we go to Bob's, it says 1 floor of your home become dirty. Now these 2 obviously share floors, so I kind of wish that the dust system like was done by rooms. I don't really like that it's done by floors, so I feel like that's going to be the biggest thing that I have to deal with. I'm hoping that like he can get it dirty and then do these things before Eliza actually cleans up. But I did want to give myself a little bit of a challenge, and I also think that is good feedback. Like obviously that's not broken, but I do wish that it was different. He needs to leave out food to spoil 3 times. He currently has this peanut butter and jelly sandwich just like chilling behind his computer. Bob is one of those people where if he cannot see it, then it does not exist to him. Like that is completely out of his mind. He is not thinking about that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, even though this is still glitched and is like see-through. I really don't think this screen was ever meant to be see-through, but I don't know. Who am I? He is deep in Sim Scuffle at the minute. He's absolutely loving the video games. Ever since he decided to lock himself away in his room, he was like, she's not gonna be able to see me in here. Did she just try to flirt with me? Mizuki, what is going on here? You can go and serve some dinner. We will go for she's a garden salad girl. You cannot tell me that Eliza Pancakes is not a garden salad girly. She also needs to vacuum for 3 hours. I honestly might vacuum to perfection the kitchen. Bob cooked a meal in here this morning. He made some pancakes. So she's like, ugh, he's got flour and crumbs all over the floor. Honestly, vacuuming, from what I've seen recently, whenever I've had a hired maid, is actually broken because they'll just stand and hoover for like 8 hours. I mean, pretty good for a 3-hour aspiration because hopefully that just means that she'll carry on doing it. Yeah, you should leave considering you just tried to flirt with Eliza. What is wrong with you? Oh, hello, child. Why is Orange Bailey Moon at my door? What a random person. Are you selling cookies? I wish that Scouts could sell cookies. Oh my god, why am I just out here just adding to a never-ending list of things that we will never ever get in The Sims 4, but that I would love to see. God, he's still gaming. This man is the definition of rotting. He is just like me for real. I am in my Fortnite era right now. All it took for me was to buy a Travis Kelce skin, and I'm ashamed to say I've become obsessed. I'm level 52 and I only started playing like 3 weeks ago. Let's upgrade your bottomless pit. Oh, this is kind of OP. So we've got 2 foods spoiled, but it doesn't actually have to be fully food, I don't think, because I think this plate has just gone stinky. Oh no, don't hold your cup of noodles like that. I wish they came in like a pot. That's bizarre. I don't know why that has clicked off because we've just got like, this isn't even spoiled yet. Although I am gonna have him stop eating it so that it does go spoil. Is he just gonna pop it back in the fridge? No, Bob, that's not you. Find or trash a room? How do I trash a room? I will have him actually go and search his pockets for some loose change though. He won't pick up the washing, but he will check his pockets. You know that Bob does not carry around a wallet. He just has a loose change in every single one of his pockets. His social's going down a little bit, so I'm actually gonna have him come talk. I've been trying to vacuum to perfection, but I think it's already perfect, so it's not allowing her to actually hoover at all. Oh, there we go. She's on one. Eliza is going on a vacuuming kick and has no plans of ceasing her relentless assault on the dust occupying her home. Spurred on by a fresh burst of energy and focus, Eliza could do this all day. The floors will rue the day they tested Eliza. All right, we're gonna do it in every single room downstairs. I've decided she is gonna focus on keeping the downstairs tidy, whereas Bob is gonna focus on getting the upstairs dirty. Oh, little Travis has actually asked if he can come round, so we're gonna actually go and cook him something. How about we go for Frankenbeans, as if Bob doesn't fart enough already. Maybe that's why Eliza's constantly vacuuming, just to get rid of the smell of Bob's farts. No, that's so mean, Eliza. She just started hoovering in the kitchen as he's trying to talk to his friend. Oh, we're gonna try and become best friends with Travis. Now, Bob is a little bit of a loner, whereas obviously Eliza wants to like befriend everyone, in the sense that she wants to befriend the people that she thinks she can get something from. Her little high school yearbook note was that she wanted to create a business that even the land grabs were going to invest in, so that's why she's kind of close to the land grabs. We are going to donate to Best. That feels like a very Bob thing to do. Eliza is not going to eat those Frankenbeans, I can assure you. Can I move in with you? I do not think that is a good idea. Bob doesn't want Travis to move in with him right now. Maybe when we eventually move out of this house and get our own place. I can imagine them having like a little bachelor pad. Eliza actually doesn't even want these Frankenbeans to be in the fridge, so she's gonna throw them away. Is it because she needs to empty the trash? Maybe. You didn't see anything. You know what? I know I'm gonna get comments that are like, why have you made Eliza so mean? I get comments like that all the time. There are some Eliza defenders in the Sims community. I like Eliza, and I also love Bob because because I personally think they are flawed characters. I love when Sims aren't like all perfect and like goody two shoes, and I really like that their relationship isn't perfect. I really like that they're not really compatible and you can kind of play them either way. You can make them like learn to love each other, or you can like have them like I'm doing right now where they just constantly clash heads. Do I think she's a little bit annoying? Yes. But the only reason I find Eliza Pancakes is annoying is because for me personally, she's always one of the very first Sims that reaches out to my personal Sims, and therefore whoever kind of latches onto you first, whoever becomes the limpet of your save file will call you non-stop. That's the reason I have personal beef with Eliza. I'm not doing it to like run with the crowds or like go with the flow of the community. It's because I have personal beef with her and I'm a vegetarian and I am fucking scared of her. No, I'm not a vegetarian, I lied. Right, she still needs to vacuum for 3 hours. Go and get your fucking vacuum out. Whip your vacuum out for the lads. Oh, which by the way, I know that like a lot of the feedback when this kit first came out was like, why do we not have an off the grid option? Like we definitely should have like a dustpan and broom or a mop, considering we already had mops really in Realm of Magic, which I do agree with. I do wish that there was like a budget off the grid version from the get-go, but self-charging power cell actually allows the vacuum to no longer cost power to run, and it also allows it to function off the grid. Annoying that you have to be like a level 4 in handiness to be able to actually do this, but there is a way to get around like vacuuming off the grid. I just wanted to point that out because I do feel like that's a valid criticism, but then I also think people don't know about this upgrade. She did it for 3 hours. Clean up messes, dust piles, puddles, pet poops, furballs. Maybe we should get a cat. Toddler messes and other undesirable household entities. Wash hands after the toilet. You only need to do that one time. Oh, it's like being back in 2020. Show off your clean house to guests. Invite a guest over from your relationship panel and show them a clean floor, and then earn the moodlet perfectionist zeal +4. Being a proactive cleaner means continuing to clean even when things look clean. Keep cleaning and cleaning until your Sim's perfectionist zeal intensifies to its most potent, energized state. Oh my god, let's go polish to perfection all of these sides. Oh, it's only +2 from continuing to clean whilst on a clean floor level. Eliza's focus intensifies. Oh wait, pause, stop jiggling around. My emotions don't jiggle, they fold. Eliza feels unstoppable, but why? Stop now. We are going to continue. What else can I polish to perfection? I wish you could do surfaces like tables and like mirrors and stuff. That honestly would feel slightly more realistic. Like, why can't we hoover a sofa? Not her vacuuming the sink. Eliza, this is how you know you're going too far. So because it's only at +2, it hasn't actually ticked off yet. Thank you, Dora the Explorer, for explaining that one. What's 2 + 2? Eliza is no longer just a sim. She has become a cleaning machine. Her surroundings were clean a long time ago, but now everything has been double shine, triple polish, and cleaned to perfection. And after a hard day cleaning, we need to treat ourselves to a delicious garden salad. I could not think of anything worse. Eliza's perfect day is actually my worst nightmare. Bob, whilst he's been taking it easy at work, has definitely just been thinking the whole time about how badly he wants a cat. He wants a ginger cat, and he's gonna get a ginger cat. A lazy boy for the lazy boy. Oh, I also feel that he's gonna be really, really sad that his frankenbeans got thrown away. I think he's been thinking about that the whole time he's been at work, and how he's like, oh, I can't wait to eat my frankenbeans. So he's just gonna come back and get revenge and make another portion. Oh, and he's embarrassed from work. Eliza is out here feeling like she's had the best day ever, and Bob is so sad. Oh, nice, you wash your hands after the toilet. Delicious. Thank you. Kitten, female, and then we have Tasha, adult female. Oh, Opie kind of looks like a cat that Bob would get, though. I really kind of want Opie to hopefully make Bob feel feel OP. I am absolutely gonna change this whole cat's personality. I hope you all know that. Frisky, talkative, and glutton. I mean, I am definitely gonna keep glutton. We're gonna add the one that produces like loads of hairballs. I think it's like furry or something like that. And then I'm also going to add, there's another one that I was thinking of. Look at that little face. I love OP. Get rid of Frisky for Fluffy. And then honestly, probably lazy. Eliza's gonna love these hairballs. Ooh, he maxed out his fun motive on a dirty floor. Let me actually check the dust level on this floor. Apparently this is clean. Okay, you know what? You know when I said at the beginning of this video, let's see if this pack is still as broken as it once was? I really wasn't expecting the aspirations to be broken. He just ate up Frankenbeans. Yes, OP. Clean down here as well. I don't know what is counting as a dusty floor, but apparently something is. Stop it. Bob can make home style pet recipes because he's above level 2 in the cooking skill. We're gonna make a beef and chicken fish cakes for OP, who has just absolutely devoured her food bowl. Where did all of this come from? This is great because I kind of want to put some in Bob's room because then she can't clean it. Bob, please do not eat that. That is not for you. Why are you just putting it in? Oh, did he just call Opie to come and eat it? Eliza's not cleaning these up, which I kind of want her to because I'm kind of hoping that this goes towards cleaning up her 5 messes. 3 out of 5. Nice. Bob's off today. I was waiting for him to go to work so that Eliza could like show off the house because her social is pretty bad and we do need to show off those clean floors. So let's actually invite Nancy. You got the new job? Oh, you're an intern at Space Y. Ew. Who is the Elon Musk of Sims 4? I want to say like Jacques Villarreal. Right, how do we show off our clean floor to her? I mean, she looks very, very impressed. She took a big old whiff of our house. And not gonna lie, that is a bit weird. That's another thing that annoys me about Bust the Dust is when you do have a clean area, anyone who comes over is like, all the points belong to Bob. The game proclaims in a big retro font as the match ends, Bob is digital champion. Go on, Bob. Why is it not under my interests? I have an interest in my clean floors. It's actually the only thing that Eliza currently has an interest in. Oh no, Bob's comes downstairs. She's gonna be really, really annoyed by that. We're actually gonna go in here together. Hopefully we can look at my amazing floor. Oh, apparently I already did. I just had to invite a guest over. I didn't need to like click on the floor or click on them or anything. She really did just like take a big whiff to appreciate my clean floors. Has this cat vomited up any hairballs yet? Bob's just having the best time jumping in all of his mess. No way. I cannot believe that this has happened. Eliza's room is the very first room to actually gain dust and also a dust bunny. What the heck? How has Bob's room not been the one to do that? I'm fairly sure I can move these, but that is honestly hilarious. This is Eliza's worst nightmare. I know I can move it, but I kind of don't want to do it yet. I'm honestly shocked that she's not like dreaming about dust bunnies. I just want to leave it there until she wakes up. You know what? This serves you right. I wanted to get like a horror film screenshot of just like the dust bunny and her, like it's watching her sleep. I will say his sink is currently dirty and also so is his microwave, but they haven't checked off here and I'm really, really sad about it. I swear she better just not step on this dust bunny just for the sake of it. Does anyone else constantly call the dust bunnies bust bunnies? I do it all the time. You know that Bob is gonna care for this dust bunny like it's his literal child. Do not go to sleep. You would wet yourself. Love how his workout machine is getting like forgotten about more and more over time. She woke up tense. Of course she did. From looming anxiety of fear of being cheated on. I honestly thought that she was gonna have more of a reaction to that. Boring. Of course Eliza was boring. Why was I expecting so much from her? But now you can throw that away. Honestly, it probably spawned in Eliza's room just because Bob's room doesn't have enough space for it to spawn. I really am living up to the lyrics of turn 30, she's dirty, but not in the way that Scouting for Girls meant it. I hate that you can vacuum puddles. That makes me so uncomfortable. Like, think of the smell of that vacuum, especially when you have a cat in the house as well. Ugh. Purchase a handheld and upright vacuum. I have already done that, so I'm just gonna click that one off myself. Destroy 3 dust bunnies or filth fiends with a vacuum cleaner. Destroy 5 messy or dust pile objects with the vacuum cleaner, and perform 2 upgrades. Oh, she was so close to being like level 5 of handiness, which would have meant that we would have got this other upgrade. Why is she threatening to clean up these clothes? She can't get in here. Go do those titanium rotors. Ensure your vacuum will never break no matter how much dust it devours. Why do they talk about these vacuum cleaners in like the most powerful way? I want to know what the vaporizing pulse does. Honestly, the word pulse, no, it's just actually, it would be worse if that was the handheld one. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. I absolutely love whenever Bob has a friend over, she's like, let me just aggressively whip out my hoof. Just to annoy him and so that they can't hear each other talk. She's such a petty queen. I'm obsessed. Right, I'm sorry, but he's got 3 objects that are dirty. He's got the microwave, he's got the sink, and then he's also got the toilet. The toilet is the only one that has registered as being a dirty object. I wonder if I have to like set the sink type to bathroom. No. Love how I've managed to complete like 2 parts of hers already. I think I have a crush on T. Aunt T? Yeah, absolutely go for it. She's on her 3rd one. So the clean one is definitely way easier than the dirty one, which kind of makes sense because obviously dirt like builds up over time. So you really actually have to like play the game. I think I'm going to wrap up this part here though. I'm going to wait for it to get like aggressively dirtier and dirtier. And then hopefully on, oh my God, we have 2 bus bunnies. Bus bunnies! I did it again. The dust bunnies definitely aren't as overpowered as they once used to be. I know I've only had one this entire time, so you're probably like, how the hell do you know this? I've actually been using them in my all collections challenge because when this kit first came out, it was very well known that they were super overpowered. They were literally OP, and they could bring you back the gold plates from Salvadorada, which cost like 10,000 simoleons. They were such an easy way to earn money. However, now they tend to just bring back like little collectibles. Like they brought him a blueberry. Obviously we're gonna try and continuously become friends with them, so we are gonna continue feeding them and like cuddling them and stuff. We got gold. Okay, that's pretty good for all of you jewelry makers out there if you got crystal creations. But we need to befriend one for our aspiration anyway, so I'm just gonna hope that the dust continues to build up, that this floor actually does become dirty, which I don't know how it isn't classed as dirty just yet. I also need to get, I'm fairly sure, a filth fiend, which I don't think I've ever had an evil dust bunny. I don't know how you get them. I don't know if it just has to be like filthy or what. Will these 2 by the end of this aspiration be in a good enough relationship to woohoo? I'm honestly shocked that she's just like kept her distance from Bob, which makes sense because they do have bad compatibility, and I feel like when they have bad compatibility, they just don't interact as much. This was super interesting. As a kit that I've never really played, it's nice to come back and kind of experience this pretty much for the first time over. Hopefully we can move past this in the next part, but I appreciate you all, and I will speak to you all in the next one. Bye. Bye now.